Right on the lineup, the crackdown on drivers now just days away. Today, Philadelphia lawmakers set to officially launch speed enforcement on Broad Street.
Manatees are famous in Florida, right? So what's this guy doing at the Jersey Shore? I mean, I'd love to see him there, but there's some big concerns.
And how would you like to have your sunscreen and eat it too? The collaboration that's helping us hold on to summer. And some people in our newsroom say it might not taste so bad.
I don't know about that. Those stories and more on today's edition of The Lineup. It's Wednesday, September 10th, 2025.
Hey, everyone. I'm NBC 10's Keith Jones.
And I'm NBC 10's Erin Coleman. Let's get you up to speed with what you need to know today.
We're going to start with that water main break in North Philadelphia. It was what it looked like this morning at Castor and Kensington Avenues. You could see it flooded out the side of the road there a little bit. The shoulder, part of the lane covered in water. Neither road was closed, but drivers had to take it slow through the area.
Today, Philadelphia will announce its plans to activate speed cameras on Broad Street. There are 14 cameras that will soon be live on the busy street.
Yep, NBC 10's Alex DiPrato has the details.
Speed cameras are set to go live here on Broad Street on Monday. This is one of the cameras. The city will provide a 60-day warning period before fines are enforced. This map shows the locations of the 14 cameras from Old York Road in West Oak Lane to Pattison in South Philly. Drivers who travel more than 11 miles per hour over the speed limit will be issued a warning during the 60-day period, then fined $100 once the period is over. Roosevelt Boulevard was previously the city's most dangerous road. According to the city's Vision Zero report, since cameras were installed on Roosevelt Boulevard, speeding violations have decreased by 95%. Half the amount of pedestrians have been hit, which has resulted in 12 fewer deaths a year. Mayor Parker is set to detail the cameras during a news conference at 1 o'clock today. In Center City, I'm Alex DiPrato, NBC 10 News.
In Bucks County, staff members at an elementary school are being praised for protecting students after a suspected road rage incident came dangerously close to children on a playground.
Officials say a motorcyclist who was involved in an earlier altercation with a driver veered off the road and onto the grounds of Jamison Elementary Monday afternoon. The school's interim principal says about 20 kids were on the playground. They were directly in the motorcycle's path. That is until staff members put themselves between the danger and the kids.
When I looked at the camera footage, I noticed that the motorcycle had come up to the edge of our playground and our aftercare staff had stopped him from crossing the playground, and then he turned and went out into the woods.
Warwick Township Police say they have identified 3 people involved in the road rage incident. It is unclear if anyone will face charges. Temple University Hospital nurses and other healthcare professionals, they hit the picket line to call for a safer work environment.
This is what their protests look like in North Philadelphia this morning. In an internal survey, 94% believe the hospital hasn't established sufficient security measures. They're also going to hold a rally at noon. We reached out to Temple University Hospital for comment, but have not gotten a response just yet. A new curfew goes into effect tonight for certain businesses in Philadelphia.
Businesses without a liquor license, drive-through, or a gas station will not be allowed to operate between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. If they do, they could face fines up to $1,000. It impacts businesses in parts of the city, including Kensington, Germantown, and Hunting Park, intended to reduce crime and increase quality of life in those areas. However, nearly a dozen local organizations are asking the city to reconsider the curfew, saying it will hurt business that relies on those late night sales.
The Phillies celebrating Kyle Schwarber's 50th Schwarbomb of the season last night in a win against the Mets at Citizens Bank Park. He and Ryan Howard are the only players now to hit 50 home runs for the Phillies in a season. The series against the Mets continues tonight. You see right there a little bit of that celebration afterwards in the clubhouse. Big deal for Kyle. Hey, the Phillies honored a group of kids, too, that could end up in the big leagues themselves.
Yeah, they met up with a local baseball team that made it all the way to the Little League World Series.
We welcome the Glenmore Eagle Little League 12-year-old team.
The team from Chester County was on the field before the game, received a round of applause from fans, too. The kids even got to meet some of the Phillies players and get some autographs.
So cool.
An amazing experience for them.
Absolutely. All right, take a look at this unusual sight for the Jersey Shore. A manatee spotted in the Shark River in Monmouth County. This is near Belmar. The animal is normally off the coast of Florida. Yeah, so there's concern about its well-being, namely because it get hit by a boat, right? Experts say if you're on the water near Belmar and you see it, slow down, keep your distance. You also need to call the Brigantines Marine Mammal Stranding Center. Bizarre sight.
Guide him right out. Like just go back
out
on
to
out
sea.
and go south, buddy.
Follow warmer waters,
Yes.
right? Hey, there's a new way to express your pride in Philadelphia and honor America's 250th birthday.
Visit Philly is putting its mark on the 2026 celebrations. Literally, the region's official tourism marketing agency unveiled the design, which is red, white, and blue, and is inspired by Philadelphia's grid pattern. But you can customize it yourself. Visit Philly's website has an interactive badge builder where businesses and residents can create their own versions of the logo by choosing from more than 250 icons. The symbols represent everything from sports teams to soft pretzels.
Oh, that's cool.
If you want to try it out, we've got a link at nbc10.com/find-it-on-10.
Yeah, it's clever marketing right there. It's great.
Aside from America's 250th birthday celebration, there are sporting events with global reach coming to Philly. Big ones. You got March Madness, you got the PGA Championship, the FIFA World Cup, and the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. All of those events happen in the first 7 months of 2026. I mean, this is, when you put it out there like that,
yeah.
I mean, there's so much going on next year here in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Happening today, the final Mount Airy supper session of the summer will take over part of Germantown Avenue.
Yeah, streets between East Mount Airy Avenue and East Mount Pleasant will be closed. There'll be communal tables where you can bring food from your favorite restaurants nearby. Several food trucks will also be around. Starts at 5 p.m. It's feeling a little more like fall than summer lately across the region.
And that has many people thinking ahead to Halloween. USA Today wants to know which theme park you think hosts the best Halloween event. You can vote for Dorney Park's Halloween Haunt, Hershey Park Halloween, Hallow Fun at Knoebels, or Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios in Orlando. We've posted the link where you can weigh in on our website. Just head to NBC10.com/find-it-on-10 for details. If you're wondering when the spooky season events across our region return, well, Dorney and Hershey Park both kick off their events this Friday. Hallow Fun returns to Knoebels on October 3rd.
That's great.
Did you know that the Girl Scouts are adding a new cookie to their rotation starting in January?
I didn't know that. They're rolling out Explore Mores for 2026. The recipe's Rocky Road inspired with chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond flavors. The Girl Scouts say the name captures their limitless spirit of exploration. But 2 other flavors, they're being discontinued rather. Not discounted, not even sold. S'mores and Toastier. They're out, apparently.
I don't remember those 2.
Which is probably why they're out,
Probably
right?
why.
Yeah.
But this new one, I don't know. I'm not really like a chocolate cookie. I like the lemonades. That's where you got to go. The lemonades.
I have the most controversial take of all. I don't like Girl Scout cookies. I know. Never found them to be good at all.
They're addictive.
They're thank God that I'm not addicted.
And they come out right after, they come out for the year right after you've made your New Year's resolution to get healthy and do all these great things. And then the Girl Scout cookies.
I look really disciplined, but I see them and I go, I'll support the Girl Scouts, but you can keep the cookies, man.
The Thin Mints,
See, I know my wife disagrees. I'm sure my son someday will disagree as well.
Yes, they're so good.
Hey, by the way, it's SPF that you can scoop.
Van Leeuwen has teamed up with Carnival Cruise Line for ice cream that tastes like sunscreen. Ingredients include coconut cream, cocoa butter, vanilla extract, sea salt. The sunscreen flavored ice cream is just a marketing campaign for now, but Van Leeuwen is sold in our area if it ever does go up for sale.
Yeah, so there you go.
We said it. This is a marketing thing. And there's no way in the world that ice cream tastes like sunscreen.
What sunscreen actually tastes like?
It maybe tastes like coconut or vanilla, whatever.
Yeah. The key, I guess, for the marketing is like get it to somewhat smell like summer, right? Or smell like a beach. And then have it taste like whatever you want to taste like, refreshing or something you'd have on a beach.
Yeah, but
I feel like coconut flavors that,
like
it makes sense.
Nobody likes, you put sunscreen on because you have to, right?
Exactly.
But no one likes the process, the spray,
it's
or
awful.
no one likes it when it gets in your mouth.
No, it's terrible.
This wouldn't have been the root of summer vibe that I would have gone with. I would have gone with, ocean. Anything else besides sunscreen. That's like the worst part.
But their goal was for us to talk about it, and that's what we're doing.
And we are.
So that's what it is.
There you go.
And now I know Llewellyn's too. What is it called? Llewellyn?
Llewellyn's. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I don't know.
Yeah, Llewellyn's. But
I don't know.
And there we go. The good marketing right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're talking about it. that does it for today's edition of The Lineup.
For Erin Coleman, I'm Keith Jones. You can catch NBC 10 News updates right here on the NBC 10 app. You can also catch us weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. Have a great day.
See you guys.